Hi, welcome back. So a little bit later than planned, being some Christmas pickups, but yeah, I'm going to do the last few pickups of last year and the start of this year, so December and January, and we have yeah, a few Christmas bits, a few bits from all different consoles, and a pickup from a fellow tuber. Let's get in. So first off, let's get through, I guess, the Christmas stuff that we got for Christmas and bits of stuff. Some stuff I've ordered, some stuff I got off the missus and what have you. So a few board game bits as well as games as well. So the first thing she got me, I really love Gloomhaven. So this is, if you know Gloomhaven, it's absolutely massive. And this is the Buttons and Bugs version. So it's a very small box and it's got everything in there for a full experience, and it's basically the people of Gloomhaven have been shrunk down into miniatures, which is part of a story in one of the main campaigns, and you're playing as little Buttons and Bugs and a little miniature version of the game. So nice little travel version there to play, so we'll get on that. I played the first kind of mission, it works really good, really enjoying it. Then that wasn't, then we had a couple of games from the missus for Christmas. Speaking of Gloomhaven, we got Gloomhaven on the PS4. So now I've got this on the PS4 and the Switch. So the Switch for travel and this for more, you know, sitting at home, getting into a deep game of it. This is the Mercenaries edition, which comes with the solo scenarios as well. And we did get a card in it. You get a card in each one, and it's a different one to the one I got on the Switch. We do have two different ones now. This is the Black Imp, which is one of the monsters from the game. But I absolutely love this game, board and console. So we're getting into that. And the other one she got me, which is kind of Christmassy, South Park Snow Day. So I had a wish list with loads of stuff on. This was on there, and she picked this off for the Series X. Obviously no manual or anything in there. I actually need to get through the South Park games. I had played quite a bit of Stick of Truth, so I need to finish that off, get onto the Fractured But Whole, and then we can get into Snow Day and get that done. And let's do the last couple of Christmas bits, I suppose. Just a couple of board games. She also got me this, which is the Gears of War kind of board game, but it's a card game. It's co-op or two-player. You basically play Gears of War in card format. You have barriers laid out, and then you use attackers and defenders to get through. We've not actually played it yet, but yeah, excited to try that out. And then her mum bought me a expansion for one of the board games I'd previously picked up on the last video, and it's the Aliens We're in the Pipe 5x5 expansion. So this comes with a couple of extra characters and some new aliens. There's 4 different new aliens in there, as well as loads of tokens and mission cards and all that kind of stuff as well. So an expansion for that one to get into. Then I ordered a couple of bits and got a couple more of the Crash Bandicoot boxes. So these were just to add on to get free postage, and obviously I wanted a couple of these anyway, so I just added them on. So we'll rip these open and we'll see what we get in our mystery box. Okay, in our first one we have, I'm just looking because they're up here on the shelf, you might be able to see them actually if I move out the way. So I'll put them up here. We've got Coco and the Spinning Crash, which I've got a duplicate of in there, but we now have the Thumbs Up Crash. So I'll take him out of his bag because he's going to go straight on the shelf. He says as he struggles to open a plastic bag with a bit of sellotape on. There we go. Let's put that on there. And we have our Thumbs Up Crash, if the camera will focus on him and not my face. There we go. That's pretty decent. Yep, so we'll stick him on there for now. Can move them around in a minute. And we had one more, so we'll get this one opened as well, and we'll see what we have in this one. Oh, it's another Crash, and it's different, so that's nice. We have, and we're building up some boxes of crates now. We have the arms out, you know, where he does his kind of thing. If you leave it too long, he does his little dances and poses. So here is our other Crash. I think, I'm going to check, this might be the final Crash that we need. And they're all colour ones, which is what I wanted. You can get bonus, I think, bronze, silver and gold variations of these, like rarer ones. But I'm well happy with having the coloured ones. We'll stick him up there. So that's pretty much all of them. Let's have a quick look. So there's 11 to collect, but that includes the yeah, the coloured variations. So crash. We have all the crashes. That's good. So the only ones we don't have is the crash Marsupials erectus, which I'm not too bothered about, and the Dr. Neo, which again I'm not too fussed about. So that is the collection for anybody interested in picking any of these up. So we do have all 3 crashes and Coco, so they're the 2 we don't have, and then the others are just the same poses but variant colours, so bronze, silver and gold. Yeah, so we'll probably leave it at that. We got all the crashes, that's what I wanted, and they look pretty good on the little PlayStation shelf there, so that's pretty cool. We did also get a bonus from Nintendo Direct. I've got enough platinum points to save up and get this basically. There was a couple of bits I want on there. I'm saving up some points to get a couple more bits as well, so that will probably come in a future video, spoiler alert. But yeah, we managed to get the Luigi's Mansion 2 HD pin badges. And the Polterpup actually glows in the dark. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, Luigi and Polterpup little pin badges. I still actually need to pick this game up, so that's reminded me to look out for that. The one we did pick up, I got this in an Amazon sale. I think it was just after Christmas. This is quite recent. I think I got it with one of them crash boxes. But I'd seen this on 2D Champion Rob's channel. It mentioned this game. I'd never heard of it, so I had a look into it. It looks interesting. It's part of a series that I really like, although this game is quite a departure from that series. It's a very different style of game, but it's Bayonetta Origins. I'm going to butcher this. Cereza and the Lost Demon on the Switch. So yeah, a bit of a unique title. We've not fully tried it yet. Back in focus. So yeah, it's got combat and puzzles and all kinds of stuff. It's kind of a different art style as well. It's more, I don't know how to, cel shadedy and more not really cartoony, but yeah, as you can see from that this kind of style anyway. But yeah, looking forward to giving that a go. Put that on there. Then I got a couple of pickups from my local CEX. These are on 2 different occasions actually, but yeah, I had a bit of credit as well because I started going through the collection and getting rid of a few little bits that I didn't need, as some doubles and that kind of stuff. But I didn't actually have one of these games, and I've seen my nephew playing it, so I thought we'll pick it up and give it a go. So on the Wii U, we don't pick many Wii U games up. Pikmin 3 was £10. So we've got that, and as always, manuals and everything in there as well. So we'll give that a go at some point. It looks quite interesting. I've never really played the Pikmin games. Like I said, I see my nephew playing it. It looked interesting, so we'll give it a go. And the other one we got, which brings us on to the next selection of games and the pickup from a friend. The first one from CEX is Disney's Bolt, was £6. They actually had an OG game I needed, but it didn't have its manual, so I left it. Absolutely gutted, because the price had come down a little bit as well. And this one didn't actually have its manual in, but I asked the guys at the back while I was looking for the other game as well, and it took ages to find the disc because it wasn't where it was supposed to be, and I nearly gave up. But eventually one of the guys found it, and it did have the manual in with the disc, so we picked that up. It is a game I've actually finished digitally and got the 1000G on, but we'll add that into the collection. Then a good friend of mine, YouTuber Eddie Rodercore, again was kind of getting rid of a few bits for various reasons. Posted some pictures in our group chat, and there's a couple of items on there for 360. He's getting rid of some 360 games. But yeah, I picked up 5 games off Eddie that I needed from this collection, some pretty good ones. So let's see what we've added to the 360 collection. So I mean, I've not picked up any games properly or probably done some hunting for a while, so it's about time I was due a few. So we've got that bolt, another 5 to the collection, so 6 in total. So off Eddie, we did get the PopCap Hits Volume 1. So I already have Volume 2, and this is just getting a nightmare to find, so nice to get this one. I've played Peggle. I think it was on the Xbox One though. I don't think I have the 360 version. And Feeding Frenzy I think I've got, but the other two, Bejeweled 2 and Astro Pop, I've not played, so a couple of games on there to play. These are arcade, or the Xbox arcade versions of the game, so you do get full 4 sets of games there, all on the disc with a little manual, which is nice. So we've added that in. Then another compilation as well. All the games on here, bar one, there's 8 games. One of them I'm pretty sure I already have, but the other 8 I do not, or the other 7, sorry. There's 8 on the disc. It's the Capcom Digital Collection. So again, 8 arcade games for the 360. We've got Street Fighter 2 HD Remix, or Super Turbo Street Fighter 2 HD Remix, sorry. Final Fight Double Impact, 1942 Joint Strike, Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo HD Remix. Street Fighter names are just stupid, aren't they? Bionic Commando Rearmed 2, which is the one I'm pretty sure I've got. I've purchased that separately already. Wolf of the Battlefield Commando 3. Plus it came from Uranus Expansion Pack. And then Flock. Flock I almost bought the other day because it was on sale really cheap. And it's one I've always had a kind of an eye on and been interested in. But never really picked up. But glad I didn't now because it's actually on this disc. I forgot about this compilation and that it was on there. So yeah, nice to get that. And again, just have a little manual in there, which is nice to have. And all those games. So technically I've picked up more than 5 games, I suppose, but yeah. Then a game I got confused with. I thought this was a one-on-one fighter, 2D fighter. It's absolutely not. So gonna show my naivety of the series. I don't really know much about the series at all, clearly, because I played it a little bit yesterday and it's not a fighter at all. But Overture Guilty Gear 2. So this is more, I only like literally play it on to look at the tutorial and get the style of the game. I think it's more of a Dynasty Warriors style game is the impression I got from it. Like I say, I've not really played it, so not really sure. But yeah, pleasantly surprised. So it might be a bit better than what I was expecting, maybe. Don't know. But yeah, all there with its manual. Nice on that one. Then the 2 kind of bigger hitters, if you like. This one I've actually got a different case to put it in. Because I've got some 2 and 3 disc cases, because this comes with a bonus disc, a CD soundtrack, but it's only in a single case. So I'm going to put it in 2-1 so the disc doesn't move. But it's Dodon Pachi Resurrection Deluxe Edition. One I've been after for a while. It's the last shooter on the system I needed as well, so that's all the shooter's done for me. Yeah, it's a shooter. I put this on yesterday just to obviously test and play a little bit, and ended up finishing it. Just sat and finished it with 1 ship straight through. Didn't want to credit it, Eddie, so we'll get back to it. I'm not really a shooter kind of guy, but I was enjoying it, so yeah, we'll play a bit more of that. And like I say, try not to drop the disc. Just come with its manual and CD soundtrack in there, and obviously the game, but we'll get that in a double case. I'll do that as soon as this video is done, so the disc doesn't move around too much. And then the big one, when Eddie put this up, we were talking about it a bit. There was 2 other people interested. I sent Eddie a message saying I was interested in those 4 games. I said I'm interested in this one, but 2 other people have said they're interested. Let them have first dibs, first refusal. Put me 3rd in line, if you like. If they don't want it, I'll take it off your hands. He messaged me a couple of days later saying it was kind of up for grabs. Did I want it? I had no choice. I had to have it, clearly. But yeah, one of the bigger hitters on the system, and probably now my 2nd most expensive game in the collection. Maybe. I forget what I've got in it sometimes. But yeah, it's Konami game, Tornado Outbreak. Out of it, it is the full English version as well, UK version, so it's a lot rarer than the other versions of the game. Like Eddie said, looked on eBay, there's none on there at all. Obviously CX don't have it in stock either. Did me a great price on it. It's a fantastic condition. The manual is proper mint, nice and flat and crispy, and good disc as well. So I'm well happy to have that. I put this on a little bit yesterday to have a little blast. It just seemed pretty fun. So you basically play as a tornado, a bit like the Katamari games, going around picking stuff up, making your tornado bigger so you can pick up bigger stuff and that kind of stuff. So yeah, it just says there's epic boss battles as well. And co-op 2-player, that's interesting. But yeah, we'll get on that and maybe play through that at some point this year as well for my 52 games. So there we go. Nice, short, brief kind of Christmas and January pickups. If you've played any of these games, got any of these games, let me know in the comments. Yeah, I'll show you the crash things, see if anyone's interested in picking any up, you know what they're like. But they're pretty decent, to be fair. I got them quite cheap as well on Amazon. Yeah, the little pin badges. Got some more bits like this hopefully to come. I've saved my platinum points up now. And I'll leave you to your day. Cheers guys, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Bye for now.